So hey guys, you know what? My husband and I were watching a news program the other night, which we don't do very often because, well, the news is negative, and so we don't usually watch it, but there was a horrific statistic that they put out on the drastic increase in children suicide rates, children committing suicide in the last 10 years, and they gave the numbers for both Florida and Georgia. And I'll tell you what, if you think nutrition doesn't have something to do with this, you're fooling yourself. And I've been very involved in years past with why omega-3s or how omega-3s help with children's brains. And I was involved with a study in Gainesville with pediatrician Dr. Nancy Worthington. But you can pull up just lots of medical studies on what omega-3s do for the brain and specifically depression. And omega-3s have been shown to help with depression. But I want to say that omega-3s are necessary for daily consumption for all of us, for our brains and our nerves and our synapses to function the way we're made to function. They are essential fatty acids by definition. Omega-3s are essential fatty acids. For those of you who don't know about omega-3s, we're talking like fish oil, things like that in the past. For those of you that don't know me, I have a master's degree in clinical medical sciences. I'm also a licensed physician assistant, licensed to practice medicine in the state of Florida. I really know how to read medical studies, and I'm here to tell you that consuming omega-3s daily is a huge factor for your brain and your mood and your emotions and children's motor skills and children's focus and children's clarity that we are missing the boat on. And one of the biggest reasons is people either don't know it or it's just too hard. And just this morning at the gym, somebody was saying to me, I don't know how to get it in. I don't know how to do it. And so I'm going to teach you here briefly how to get the Mila in. So Mila, this is what Mila looks like. It's a blend of the best chia seeds you can find on the planet. Not all chia seeds are created equal. If they're grown in your backyard, they're grown not near the equator. They have literal, very, very small amount of nutritional value, if any at all. Our seeds are grown in multiple regions near the equator. They're high in omega-3s, fiber, protein, antioxidants, phytonutrients, which are plant cancer fighters. This is whole raw food nutrition. It's like sweet potatoes, corn, rice in a bag, but better, and it's all plant form. So this is amazing stuff. It looks like pepper, okay? So this is how we keep it in our house. This is what it looks like. Has no taste. You can add it to anything. I made muffins yesterday, all right? So these are muffins. You can be like Betty Crocker if you want to and like do any kind of muffin mix that you want. I feel like I've got people on here and I don't know how to communicate with you. So swipe to the left to reveal comments and reactions. Yeah, it's not allowing me to do that. Well, forget that. I wanted to be able to interact with you guys, but I can't, so I'm just going to keep talking. These are the muffins I made. You can be Betty Crocker. You can come up with your own recipes if you want to. This is literally from a box muffins. And I take out the oil. That's all we do. We take out the oil. We put in literally about, this is a 2 tablespoon serving. This is what you should be getting in your children every day. We put 2 tablespoons, and I do about 4 of these. So about 8 tablespoons to maybe a cup of water. And I let it sit in the water. And for like a couple minutes, it gets all mushy and yucky and slimy. That's my oil replacement. And if I make 10 muffins, each muffin has about a half a serving. You want to try to get 2 tablespoons in your children every day. Parents that have lots of kids, get Ziploc bags and put their names on it and put 2 tablespoons in each bag, and your goal is to get through that bag by the end of the day. Maybe you want to do yogurt. You can do yogurt. You can add strawberries to it. You can put the Mila in it. Yes, it's speckly, but they can't taste it. You can do smoothies. You can do coconut milk or almond milk smoothies. You can also make a pudding with coconut milk or almond milk. Put a serving in. Put some cinnamon in. Put some raisins in if they like raisins. Let it sit for a couple hours. It's literally like a pudding, and they'll like it. It's yummy. You can do French toast. French toast is easy and so good. You do the eggs, you do the cinnamon, you do a little vanilla, you put a whole serving of the Mila in, and then you flip the bread, and there you go. You can do pancakes. If they don't like the little dots in the pancakes, add an M&M or 2 or a chocolate chip. They're going to forget the dots. They're going to be focused on that. You guys, it's not the teacher's job. It's not the doctor's job to get the nutrition in your kids. It's your job, and you only have control of what they're consuming for a small amount of their life. Get this nutrition in their bodies. It kills me to see these news stories about kids having depression. Yes, there's lots of other influences. I know that. Parents are busier. Parents are on their phones all the time. Social media is everywhere. But you've got to get the nutrition in your family's body. And studies have been published showing that people who consume high amounts of omega-3s every day struggle less with depression. Get the omega-3s in your body, in your children's bodies. I do it in water. My husband, I think, drinks it. He drinks it in water too. We used to do it in orange juice, but orange juice has a lot of sugar in it. But if you do orange juice with a straw, that's like you do half water, half orange juice, and a straw with this, with a closed cup where they can't see what's in it. Tastes like orange juice with pulp. Just figure it out. One of my boys does it in apple juice often. You can do it in apple sauce. So many different things. Peanut butter. You can make peanut butter balls, peanut butter bars. You can make a mix with oats, peanut butter, almond butter, honey, and Mila. There's so much that you can do. There's no excuses. You just got to get out there and get it in your children and do it consistently. Nutrition is like exercise. You can't exercise once a week and then 4 weeks later say, well, that didn't work for me. No, it doesn't work that way. You've been destroying your body. Your body's lacking in nutrition. Let's pour some nutrition into it every day consistently. If you don't want to take care of yourself, fine. But the children are our future. You've got to take care of them, and you've got to put the right things in their bodies. And it's not Lunchables, and it's not the stuff that you're going to find in the center aisles at the grocery store. So those of you that are following me on my page, you're going to find out some things about me. I'm going to be doing a lot more Facebook Lives. I'm going to try to educate you on how to get good nutrition into your children on a consistent basis. I'm going to try to educate you on how to have more free time, how to have a balanced life, how to travel with your children, how to live life to its fullest. Not when somebody sees you say, how are you, Betsy? I'm crazy. You know, it doesn't have to be that way. And so thanks for joining in today. Reach out, you guys, if you have questions. I'm going to put the link below so you can get some Mila if you don't have it already. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.